Blooming LIDICA is finally out on global, so let's start summoning. I have enough for pity, but hopefully I don't need that much. I'm hurting on bookmarks, so here we go. Let's see if we get lucky and get a first summon shine. Will I actually get her? Oh, I got the artifact. Okay. Will I get her as well? That's the question here. I'm gonna skip it. So I get her artifact off the first 10 pull, which is amazing. It's a limited artifact, so this looks pretty good on her as well. We'll get more of a CR pushback when we get that extra attack from her S2. So let's keep going here. And I'm lagging because I think everyone's summoning right now. No 5-star. We can keep on going. I have enough for pity, so I'm not too worried, but like I said, do not really want to pity her. And after this video's release, I'll be releasing shortly after probably like a showcase for her in Arena. She's not available in RTA, so it will be just regular Arena, of course. And once we have Guild Wars run, I'll showcase her in Guild Wars as well, because I think a lot of people are curious how she actually fares. And I have a general idea, which I'll talk about after I'm done pulling for her. But it looks like losing a lot of luck here. We are more than 70 pulls in, 80 pulls, right? So I only got one copy of her artifact. Honestly, if I get one more copy, I'd be pretty happy. It's different artifact, 4-star. Wow, looks like we're gonna have to go all the way to pity. 27's left. Yeah, and this is the last 10, so looks like I did have to pity her in the end, which is pretty sad. And yeah, the game is constantly lagging because everyone and their moms are pulling for her. So unfortunately, I did have to pity her, but I was prepared for this anyway, so it's okay. And wow, it's a shine. Wonder who I got. Crazy. But have to pull for her just for artwork. Hands down, one of the best artworks in the game. But let's actually talk about her very quickly and how she actually will fare. So let's actually talk about her kit again really quickly. I think she'll be a pretty decent unit. So if you look at her S3, it's a single target attack. Gives skill nullifier to everyone, which is very nice. And you're going to see when Blooming LIDICA's speed is actually higher than the target's, you're going to actually penetrate defense. And this will go up to 100%. And this cannot actually critical hit, but this will scale with Blooming LIDICA's health. So she'll be like a bruiser. And this hits actually very hard, as we saw in the preview video. So I'm pretty excited. This AoE skill null is already very good. But the fact that this can almost one-shot very squishy units is pretty amazing. I think it does one-shot squishy units. So she's a very, very good unit as an opener from what it looks like. You're also going to see that she'll increase her speed proportional to the number of debuffs inflicted on all enemies up to a maximum of 70%. So this is crazy if you build her already fast, because this speed increase will work with her total speed. Also, you're going to see when an ally, except for Blooming LIDICA, attacks and the target has a debuff, you'll activate Thorned Vine. And Thorned Vine is a 3-turn cooldown. It's an AoE attack that will decrease buff durations by 1 turn and put unbuffable for 2 turns. This also scales with her max HP. Now, this will synergize very well with her artifact that we just pulled, Seductive Flower, because you're going to see after an extra attack, you'll decrease CR by up to, I think it's 20% at max rank, 15% at plus 15. So this is going to be pretty good on her, obviously, because the cooldowns line up with her S2. She gets bonus effectiveness, which will work very nice with her S1 actually for the stun, and also for that S2 Thorn Vine. The decreased buff durations and unable to be buffed will be affected by effectiveness as well. And because the cooldowns match, you're going to be stripping buffs, you're going to be putting unbuffable and CR pushing back the entire enemy team. That sounds pretty insane to me. CR pushbacks are extremely powerful. So I think this is going to be a very good artifact for her, and her S2 will be very strong. Her S1 is a single target attack, also scales with her max health. It is a stun, and you can actually soul burn it for 100%. So it goes up to 40% without the soul burn, but at 10 soul cost, you can actually get this to 100% effect chance by just using the soul burn, which is amazing. So I think this unit will be pretty powerful. Her imprint is also health, which is very nice. I don't think you'll need too much effectiveness on her, probably just like that artifact, effectiveness ring, and some bonus effectiveness substats from like your boots. And you just go full speed and health, and she should be very, very strong because she's going to be super bulky. She's going to have skill nully for your team. She's going to do a ton of damage with her S3. She's a ton of debuffs with her S2, which is very annoying. Unable to be buffed is super strong. She also has that CR pushback with her artifact, and she'll actually lap the opponent with her Seductive Scent passive, that speed boost. And with that speed, you'll be able to actually lock down enemies with her S1, which is extremely annoying. Stuns are super, super annoying. Now, obviously, she'll get countered by cleansers and stuff like that. But because she is very fast, maybe she'll get some turn cycles off and multiple S3s. Her S3 is only a 4-turn cooldown, and because she's super fast, you'll probably get it up a lot quicker than you actually think. So I think she'll be pretty strong. Now, I'm definitely going to build her and test her out later today, and I'll be posting on YouTube that video as well. So make sure you guys keep your eyes out for that. But I think you're just going to build her super fast, very, very bulky in health, and having effectiveness and defense will be a bonus. So let me know what you guys think about her so far, and if you guys tested her, what builds you're running her on, and I'll see you guys next video.